Courtney, congratulations on your new film, Scream 2.
Thank
Great
you.
sequel to the original. Of course, you're back as Gale Weathers. How has Gale changed from the original?
I think Gale has, well, now she has money because she's, written a book and it did very well, and her second book, and now they're making a movie. They made a movie, and she just has a little. I think she's just a little richer. I don't mean now financially. I already said that part. I think I did. It's kind of out of it. She's stronger. She's more confident.
Great, and of course you renew your relationship with Dewey, played by David Arquette.
Yeah.
You and David have such a great chemistry on screen. Do you guys click off screen as well?
Yeah, we're really, really good friends. He's terrific.
Great. Of course, your relationship doesn't get as far as a lot of people hope. So is that something you'd like to continue?
Yeah,
on?
I've been hearing that a lot. I think people were kind of hoping for a little more, and maybe that'll happen some other time.
Great. Wes Craven's brought a lot of respectability back to the horror genre. Could you ever imagine yourself doing like a horror movie, let's say 4 or 5 years ago?
I mean, if this was just like a horror movie, I probably can't. Even now, think of it. But this movie is different. It's really like it's a mystery. It's a a whodunit. It's funny. I mean, it's really hysterical to me. I laugh so hard. I love that we poke fun at everything, and there's so many cross references, and it's just a really clever script. So if it was just about the knife, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway.
Great. Of course, a lot of secrecy involved in the shooting of the film. What was it like going to the set and having all this secrecy and all the security involved?
It just made it more exciting. It was just kind of a challenge to try to figure things out, and there's a lot of guessing going on.
Now, there's a couple of references to your Friends cast members. Jennifer Aniston. There's a quote where you say, my head was on Jennifer Aniston's body and
Right.
on the internet, and of course David Arquette. David Arquette's is played by David Schwimmer in the TV movie. You gonna hear that? You gonna hear from the cast members on that one?
I didn't. I knew that David Schwimmer had there was something about him in the movie, but I couldn't remember what it was. So I will tell him when I get home from this junket. But Jennifer knew because I called her right after I said it that day, and she was okay.
Great.
It's a compliment.
A lot of the roles that you've been taking in films lately have been very on Monica from your character on Friends. Is that a conscious choice to get away from that?
Most
away
important
from the
thing.
role?
If you play someone 7.5 or 8 months out of the year, you really need to switch it up.
Of course, and your fellow cast members have had varied success with their film ventures. You probably had the most success with Scream and Scream 2. Do you feel a little bit of a sort of media scrutiny when you decide to take a film because of your great exposure on Friends?
I think it's really hard for all of us when it comes to picking and choosing movies, because I think people kind of are ready to bring you down a little bit because Friends became so successful so fast that they want to see you fall. So I think it's a lot of pressure. It is, but I think everybody's made good choices, and I think everyone's done really well.
Great. And quickly, what's next for you?
Go back to Friends, and I'll do that until April, and then see what happens.
Great.